Today's round with us. He has defeated JJ Alimarandi, and he's with Cristian Chirila.
Thank you very much, Alejandro. Yes, we are with a very happy victor of today's round. That is Sam Khanin. Sam, first of all, welcome to the show. Welcome to St. Louis. This is your first time in St. Louis, right?
Yeah, hello. Yeah, this is my first time, and I'm really excited about being here. So it's a really great tournament, very well organized. So I'm happy to be here.
This is also your first victory in this event. How does that feel?
No, actually, it was the second.
It's the second victory.
Yeah, it was
yes.
the second one. And actually, it was the same opening, so I'm extremely happy with.
Speaking of the opening, let's take a look at the game right now. Where did you feel like you're taking over? Did you feel like you got an advantage out of the opening, or where did you feel like you're taking over the game?
Actually, I mean, it was my opponent was prepared very well, so it was like the first line of engine. So if we go, yeah, h4.
This interesting line of the Scotch.
Yeah, it's very interesting, very
double-edged.
Yeah, very double-edged, very difficult to play for both sides. Yeah, and actually knight b6 is a great move. So sometimes black make a mistake and take on d2 first. So, but here white is much better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but knight b6 is good. So b3, yeah, castle. Yeah, and here very important moment. So the first line of engine is queen e3, and if black take on d2, white take with a king,
mm-hmm.
and it's extremely double-edged position. But I felt that my opponent is ready, so I didn't really want to go for these crazy lines. So I decided to play more safely. So I take on b4, yeah, queen e3, and actually I don't remember how exactly, but let's say f6, how it was in the game, bishop d3, and I was sure that my my preparation was like d5, ed, queen e3, yeah, fe, cd, and there are some like equal endgame, but I liked it for white because this pawn on d6 might be quite unpleasant in some. But it's a good line for black.
Right.
Yeah, and I didn't know move fe, so I started to spend a lot of time, and I might.
It looks like you have some bishop takes h7,
yeah.
Knight g5, all those sorts of tricks.
Yeah, actually I spent most of my time because I didn't really was able to choose like, between knight g5 and bishop h7 because not so clear what is better. Yeah, finally I decided to go with a knight. Yeah, queen h6, decent move. Yeah, and here I was like, not sure about this move, but I was kind of afraid take on with bishop because he just go away, and I didn't realize how play next because his next move is d5 and he starts to.
Things are starting to become extremely complicated, right?
Yeah.
Your king is a bit shaky as well.
Yeah, and I didn't. I mean, I can make a long castle, but it's kind of dangerous, and all of these pins they are also. And I wasn't sure about it. I mean, maybe objectively white should be good, but I was a little bit afraid, and my opponent looked very confident here. So I decided to go for an endgame. And it was actually it's also double-edged endgame because yeah, here knight g5, and actually I guess d5 is a mistake, but so probably the best move instead of d5 is rook f8.
And I think that this is what the computer confirms as well. Rook to f8 is the right move.
Yeah, because I'm not sure that I have something better than knight h7. So yeah, and here d5 also d5 looks natural. Yeah, well, yeah. So he said bishop g6 is not the best move. Yeah, so
Don't worry about the engine too much.
yeah.
Rook f8 was played, and it seemed like the game was going through some complications, but this is where it was fascinating, right? Knight e6, c takes b3, and you don't take the rook, you actually go h6, which started a whole series of weird sequences.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, maybe it's much simpler just to take rook on f8, but I wasn't, instead of h6, just take on f8, but I wasn't sure about b2. Actually, my opponent said that he would play bishop c4, so it's
Yeah.
it could become like real double-edged.
Yeah.
Some b takes a2 coming, b3,
yeah,
b2.
yeah. And actually, I have like 5 minutes, so it's
Yeah,
But
this
even
would be
after
a mess, actually.
h6, doesn't black have ideas of rook f1 maybe?
He did. He played
Yeah.
rook
Oh, he
f1.
played rook f1.
yeah, it's like was in the game. So yeah, so h6.
Yeah, rook f1 happened.
Yeah, actually,
Which is a bad move apparently.
I'm not sure about rook f1, but
Yeah, he should take on h6.
yeah, but I was thinking that it's completely winning for white because I take on h6, yeah, bishop h7, and then just ab, and I was like thought that it's like looks like a domination because I didn't see really how to play for black because everything is hanging and his king starts to become in real
Maybe
danger.
just bishop b5. Try
Yeah,
to get rid
maybe
of that,
Bishop
that
b5.
pin.
It looks very scary for black, though. I could even castle, right? Is that legal?
I guess
Castle
that's a legal
rook a1, unfortunately.
But maybe bishop a1, bishop e1, right?
Oh, this is also a move. But maybe,
But I don't have a threat.
yeah, but maybe it's better to play just rook d1 instead
Oops, sorry about that.
on bishop b5.
Oh, sorry, not on this one.
Yep.
Yeah, h6. And then takes on h6.
Yeah, take.
Takes. And just castle here, yeah?
No,
or
A-
play
AB?
AB, bishop b5.
Yeah,
And rook
maybe
d1.
rook d1.
Mm-hmm.
But do you have a threat here? What if I just simply go rook a2?
Huh, rook a2.
No, but then I have check, yeah?
So that's a check. No, wait.
I can go back
I
to
cannot
g8.
take. That's a nice move, yeah.
If it works. I don't know what it does.
I
Oh,
guess
that
I have
was-
to go to e7 in that
Yeah,
case.
rook a2 is a decent move. I didn't see this one.
Might not be the end of the world, right?
Yeah, maybe that's why it's not so bad for black to take on h6.
I'll just ask the engine and figure it out. Actually, long castles is the best move.
Oh,
Yeah, long castles is winning. Not winning, it's +1. So, I think we could spend here forever and be completely lost.
Such a difficult endgame to assess,
Right, such a difficult endgame. But your opponent actually played this clever resource. h6, rook f1.
yeah, I was actually happy to see this move because I thought that I calculated
Mhm.
it pretty good, but maybe it's not so clear. So yeah, fun. Yeah, and probably here b2 is definitely
Yeah, b2 is a very strange move. He has to go
Yeah.
knight d5, right?
yeah, knight d5 looks decent, and here I guess I should find king g1 because if
Yes.
I play king f2, he really takes on e2 with a rook, and I'm losing.
Right. That's a big difference, right? Yeah, so you have to play king g1, and the engine still gives you a huge advantage. But it seems like your opponent made your life a little bit easier with the move
Yeah,
b2.
after b2, no way that these pawns are becoming a queen, so
Yeah.
now my pawn on g7 is just too strong.
And now this bishop h7 was a nice finish to the game. And, well, so far kind of a topsy-turvy game tournament for you, Sam. How would you rate it?
Could you repeat, please?
It's been up and down your tournament. How would you rate your own event?
Oh, I think it's could be better because these two games that I lost in a row wasn't good play for me, but yeah, it's still very interesting tournament, and it's not so bad.
And definitely bouncing back. You're still only an IM, or did you just finish your GM?
No, I'm
Yeah.
still need one GM norm, so I am international master.
Well, it could definitely be here. The strength of a Grandmaster, we don't doubt that. Thank you for joining us here at the studio, and good luck in your remaining games.
Thank you.